Hi, I'm Dave Green. Welcome to the Gambler's Pit Box. Today I want to talk to you about Kyle Busch, the new driver in number 8 RCR Chevy. It's Kyle's first time back in a Chevy since 2007 when he left Hendrick Motorsports. After 15 years with Joe Gibbs Racing and Toyota, it was time for a change. Last year was a real hard year for Kyle and for Joe Gibbs Racing. The new car wasn't the transition that they hoped, and unfortunately, it ended really bad for Kyle. He had some really poor races, but I don't blame it on Kyle. I think it was a Joe Gibbs problem. Going forward, I think this was the perfect opportunity for Joe Gibbs to bring Ty Gibbs up, which is good for Ty and for Joe, but somebody has to fall on the sword, and unfortunately, it's Kyle. They use funding as an excuse. Richard Childress made them look really bad when he got funding within a month, and that car is fully funded for the year. So going forward, maybe it's a great opportunity for Kyle. I think so. I think he's now the face of the franchise again, which he was for Joe Gibbs, but now he's found a home, hopefully. Him and Richard Childress do have a checkered past where they didn't see eye to eye, but once Kyle gets some wins under his belt, I think that relationship will bloom. There's a lot of opportunities this year for Kyle, especially on the road courses, in my opinion. That program that they have with Randall Burnett is bar none probably the best in the sport right now with Chase Elliott. Last year, Kyle really struggled on road courses, but so did all of Joe Gibbs Racing. It wasn't just Kyle. So he's now going into a car that won multiple races, and maybe he'll go back to his dominating ways. Kyle's a very good road racer. He has 4 wins, 2 wins at Watkins Glen, 2 wins at Sonoma, not to mention Xfinity Series wins he has. He's won at Coda. He's won at Road America. He's won at Watkins Glen. He's won at Mexico City. He's won at Sonoma in the trucks last year. He dominated that race. I mean, nobody could beat him. He should have won Coda last year in the truck. He got taken out on the last lap. So don't sleep on Kyle Busch, especially on road courses. That whole 8 team went to a test Dakota about a month ago, and Kyle said he really liked the trucks. And then he followed that up with an 8-hour race with the sports car series where he did it with Austin Dillon and Sheldon Creed, and they won that race. Kyle sat on the pole. So I think that's one avenue that a lot of people are sleeping on. So every time he goes to a road course this year, expect for me to be out there saying I'd put money on him. Other tracks that he could do really good at, California. Tyler Reddick ran really good at California last year, and they have a very good setup there. Bristol, dominated. He's got 8 wins at Bristol. Richmond, 6 wins he's got in his career. That's the one track that I have circled. That is a track that RCR and Tyler Reddick really struggled at last year, especially Austin Dillon. But Austin Dillon struggled at a lot of tracks, so we're not going to pay that any mind. If he can bring something to the table to where they can excel at Richmond and grow that program with ideas maybe to set up or just better communication with Randall Burnett going forward, Kyle could win 4+ races next year. He could go from having one of his worst years to his best years. Kyle did not lose talent. He's 37 years old. He's in his prime. He's got 60 career wins. He's a 2-time champion. I'm not going to write him off yet. It's not possible. So expect for good things. Do I think he can win the championship? Probably not. At plus 1,200, I don't think that's a great bet. But should he be a long shot? He's a 2-time champion. No, he shouldn't be a long shot either. So, no, I don't think he can win the championship. Could he make the Final Four? Absolutely. I will never say Kyle Busch is an underdog, ever. I don't care what Vegas says or any sports book. He'll never be an underdog in my book. He's a champion. He's always a champion. He's a 2-time champion, which is hard to find. So this year, I'm going to say he's going to make the Final 8, possibly the Final 4, and I'm going to go over 3 wins for Kyle Busch. So let's see how I make out. Follow me for more. Like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.